Hey y'all, and thank you for tuning in to Divine Feminine Tarot Tea. Okay, if you like what you see, please go ahead, like, share, yes, subscribe. Okay, do not be afraid to come on through, hit that bell. If you want to be here every single time me and the T team are up in here getting it in with these good old tarot messages. If you would like a personal reading from me, please go ahead and hit me up at dftarottea@gmail.com. If you would like to make any type of offering to this channel, a love offering, dftarottea at CASHAPP or PayPal. Y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. What we got going on out there, y'all? Queen of Cups. Okay. Queen of Cups comes out first with the Lovers in reverse, child. And the Moon in the reverse. And the Two of Swords in the reverse. Listen, it really feels like somebody has been broken up with. Queen of Cups, you could be a Pisces, you could be a Libra, you could be, child, what I'm talking about? You could be a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer. I'm just starting talking crazy. Okay, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. There is something going on here that entails a breakup that is really not going over too well with someone mentally. Okay, you might have thought the situation was one where y'all were gonna be locked in, and that did not happen. Okay, but we do see a type of new beginning here. Okay, for a legacy girl. So somebody is coming out of a breakup. Somebody is coming out of a breakup, but there is something coming. Somebody is coming out of a breakup. We see this Three of Swords here with this Queen of Pentacles. Woo. Okay. Yeah, you were coming out of a breakup. There may have been a feeling that this was your new beginning, and it just didn't go down that way. So out of this heartbreak, we see somebody kind of transforming. Okay. From a Queen of Cups to a Queen of Pentacles. Somebody, you feeling like, you know, I was too soft. I was too sappy. I let him do too much, get away with too much, etc., etc. That was your feeling. And now you're kind of trying to be more grounded and more practical when you pick the next person you want to get involved with. You're kind of like, I'm not even going that route again. Like, no cap. I'm not doing that again. So somebody is coming out more dominant now. Okay. When this started, we had all of that Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy that has now become more grounded. Now we're looking at Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Somebody has really shifted and you want to change the way you're valued. You may be more of a heartbreaker moving forward, okay? After not seeing the Ace of Wands, Ten of Pentacles from a relationship when you were just really, you know, being a little more on the softer caregiver side, you really didn't get what you wanted, and now you feel like, you know, well, let me be more practical. However, we do see the possibility that you are a bit of a heartbreaker yourself this time. Three of Pentacles. I'm going to tell you what I'm hearing. I actually heard it a minute ago, but I didn't say it because I'm like, I don't know. But that's what it's giving. Somebody, you may just be going out here now kind of trying to have you like two men. Somebody is thinking, let me be more practical. You don't care about being a heartbreaker at this point. You're just like, let me just do what I need to do for me. So somebody has been scorned. I mean, anytime you see an energy where somebody kind of got their heart broken and then it comes back with a kind of an energy of like, you know what, I'm just doing me. That's generally something that points to kind of a scorned, heartbroken energy. Somebody is kind of starting anew for themselves and kind of starting a new legacy for themselves. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, the picture is becoming clearer and clearer. Somebody is kind of starting a new legacy for themselves, and this one where they are kind of more of the heartbreaker this time. Somebody is saying, let me be the one that is kind of creating my own foundation, which is not bad. But from what we're seeing right now, it's kind of tricky because it's never good when you're doing something, you know, your liberation was kind of birthed from a painful place. So you may become the person that is now kind of a heartbreaker for someone else. That's something to think about and be careful with, okay? We see you, listen, you being real with these dudes though. You know, you're not taking no sneaky actions. Nobody's casting no love spells. There's no black magic to this. You're not plotting and planning and scheming behind nobody's back. Seven of Swords in reverse, Four of Swords in reverse. You're just actively coming out the gate like, so, you know, you're not the only one. Bam. Okay. Somebody is kind of getting into their, you know, taking back their power. But we got to see where this goes, y'all. Two of Cups in reverse. You're no longer looking for that perfect relationship, okay? Because that last time you were looking for a perfect relationship, you just feel like it brought you grief. Somebody might have been drinking when that relationship ended, like you was just throwing back them cocktails. It was all for bad. Like you feel like it left a bitter taste in your mouth. And it just for you right now, being that good to that man, being that Queen of Cups, being that perfect wife type energy, whether you were a wife, girlfriend, wifey, baby mama, being in that perfect wife type energy has left you feeling like, you know what, I'll never do that shit again. Okay, it left you in that type of time. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, and this is something that there just seems to be some level of bitterness because this Ace of Pentacles is coming out in reverse. So we see that you've become a dark feminine. No, I'm not even mad at you, sis. But now you're moving more from a place of rebellion, more from a Lilith energy. You're no longer really standing in that whole, like, I'm the sweet girlfriend, you know, whatever you need. Like, you feel like that did not serve you. And you're kind of keeping men emotionally at a distance. King of Swords energy in the upright. You're like, I'm not letting nobody get that close to me again. If you think I am, what you got me is, okay, you got me fucked up. Okay, you're in that type of energy. You're no longer really willing to be that person. You just not. Okay, you're just like, hey, like that's not me at this point. I'm not willing to be that person. I'm not willing to be that guy, you know, period. King of Swords, Knight of Swords in the reverse. You're taking it slow with these guys, but letting them know I am keeping you at a distance. So we don't really see you thrusting yourself towards this Ace of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. That is who you were in the past. It was like, I got to get that Ace of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. I got to land me somebody, start anew, jump into a legacy, running towards marriage. We're not seeing that for you now. We're not seeing that for you now. At this point, somebody is in like, it's almost like you just running. Like I'm hearing Thelma and Louise. Like you're in a Thelma and Louise mode. Like you're just doing you. You don't care. You're out here on an adventure, pedal to the metal. I'm going out here doing me for me. And there is just no longer this interest in making men like, I got to get that Ten of Pentacles. You just don't care. The Hermit, okay? You're moving slow. You're staying in. You're doing the self-care. You're taking care of yourself. You're doing what you need to do to get your own inner wisdom. This has become a very self-focused space for you, okay? You're doing things for relaxation. You're pampering yourself. You're using these men to pamper you as well, sis, okay? Somebody out there, whoever this feminine is in the collective, I'm getting this. This is a very Nine of Pentacles-esque energy, but it's totally self. You just like, I can do it myself. I'm going to call the masseuse. Y'all men are here. Whatever we do, y'all are really just here to serve me. If I feel like dealing with you, I will. If I don't, I don't. Okay? King of Cups in reverse. You may also be deliberately, somebody out there. Some of y'all might want to consider this some advice. Okay? Y'all can say what y'all want to about me. But you know, if you want to look at this reading as some advice, girl, go ahead and look at this thing as some advice. Okay? That's up to you. But the King of Cups is coming through in the upright with strength in the reverse. Listen, somebody is out there now. You're kind of deliberately targeting men that are a little more emotionally, they really are kind of the you that you feel you used to be, right? This Queen of Cups in reverse. This Queen of Cups in the upright with the Lovers in reverse. Now we got this King of Cups with strength in reverse, okay? You were somebody that was feeling like, you know, I just want to do whatever I have to do, and I'm just going to be whatever I have to be. Really being in a more, you know, I'm here for him kind of space. And now that you're going through this energetic shift that was brought on by the energy of the Three of Swords, the Lord of Sorrows. The Lord of Sorrows really has the power to transform. You know, we all know what it's like to go through a Lord of Sorrow, the Lord of Sorrows, or any sort of grief, which comes through on the Five of Cups. Those are very transformative cards. A lot of times people go into those spaces and come out as someone else. Now, Three of Swords with the Five of Cups, okay? Those are very powerful energies that you went through. And now you're kind of looking for King of Cups and with Strength card in reverse. Somebody that is going to give you your way, okay? Period. Nine of Swords in the reverse. You don't want no problems, girl. You don't want no problems, okay? You don't want no problems. So you're in the Nine of Swords in reverse when you look for a man now. You're looking for a man that's not going to cause you any stress, any anxiety. He may be a little weak. You know, he ain't really no tough guy. He's like King of Cups. He's a marshmallow. He's here for you. Girl, Queen of Swords in reverse, you don't even have to say stuff to him twice. You don't have to be like, you know, I don't like this, I don't like that. Girl, you don't have to say all that to that man. You do not have to say all that to that man. You don't have to do none of that. Okay, Page of Wands. Page of Wands comes through. That's the message. That's the tea, okay? You're now in a place where 10 of Cups. You're now in a place where you're really kind of like, I'm going to let these other women be the ones to chase these men and try to start these families. If they want to live like that, if they want to be in a position where men are holding the power over them because they hold the ring, you like, let them have that, baby. I'm through. I'm done. I did my time. I gave that a chance. I feel like it didn't work for me, or it wasn't like I was with the wrong type of guy. And now I'm just living for me. Okay. Somebody is just living for them right now. You're no longer concerned with getting your fulfillment. 9 of Cups in reverse from men. Like now you've become very mysterious to the masculine. Okay. High Priestess energy comes out behind that. Okay, you become very mysterious to them because you've become so self-powered, so self-empowered, it's kind of like, okay, well, men are approaching you and they thinking like, well, what do she want out of a relationship? You know, what is she going for? What is it that I can do that would make a difference to her? And it's hard to tell now because you're no longer centering men. Okay, so now very much a part of your feminine energy is kind of hidden. It's like, okay, what is it really giving? Okay, a lot of it is kind of hidden and falling back. Okay. That's just where we at with that. Also, you're kind of in a position where you can function in light and dark energy. That's something that we see with the High Priestess. Okay, 6 of Pentacles. You've become somebody that believes in the notion, give her, this is like your motto, your creed, okay? This has become your motto. You want men that feel like, naturally come to you and say, I want to give her more than she's giving me. That has become your motto. You're looking for men that are relatively selfless. You're no longer looking for men that are selfish or self-centered or even male-centered. You're now in a position where you're seeking out woman-centered men that are, you know, willing to give. Like that's what you all about these days, okay? You want a man that is hardworking, 10 of Wands in the upright. Somebody that is hardworking. You're looking for kind of cornering, somebody is cornering men that are like, I'm hearing more blue collar. They may be men that they have good bodies. Like these men have good bodies because they carry stuff all day. So these are men with good bodies. These are men that are, you know, physically agile, strong. You know, what do they do? What do they do, Spirit? Are they garbage men, construction, labor. These are men that do labor, okay? They also may just be men that spend a lot of time on their bodies. Somebody is looking for men that are beautiful to look at, that are just, they're givers, okay? They're givers. Period. They are givers. Page of Swords in the reverse. You're looking for men that are givers, that do not put up much of a fight. The energy that I'm getting from these masculines that seem to be being channeled by the feminine in this reading is that you are looking for someone or someone's, okay, with an S and a T. Okay, someone that has, I just keep seeing kind of an energy like Bridgerton, you know, very old-fashioned, lay his coat down over the puddle so you can walk by. You may be stepping into an energy that kind of puts you in like feminine dom. And it's interesting that you have found yourself in that space, coming from initially being like totally like, I'm here for you. You know, that heartbreak totally transformed you. Somebody has gone through 150% transformation. Okay, like you're a totally different person now. Ace of Cups. 3 of Cups. You got a lot of love to give, a lot of sexual energy to give. Look at all this Cups energy. Okay, a lot of sexual fantasies that you're looking to these men to fulfill. There are some women that may even be comfortable trying like 3 men. I'm just it's in the cards. Okay, somebody is really like stepping into, I'm seeing somebody biting into an apple and it's just all this apple juice running out of it, or maybe more like a pomegranate and it's all this pomegranate juice running. Somebody is looking to really take a bite out of life, lust, and passion. Okay, there's just no more interest in helping him do that. Okay, now you're all about you. You're like, now I'm all about how can I get what I need out of it. A man with money, okay, King of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles. What did I tell you? A King of Pentacles and a Nine of Pentacles. You're looking for a man that's going to help keep you in a Nine of Pentacles. I'm telling you, somebody's whole value system changed in regards to dating from this one, you know, bad experience. Okay, the Hierophant in reverse, period. You're not looking to be committed. You're looking to be pleasured. Okay, Four of Cups. You will accept a non-committal relationship if that's what it takes to get you what you want. You're not looking for a man, Six of Wands in reverse. You're not looking for a man that is committed to the idea of being this cocky winner, you know, huff and puff with his shoulders back. You're not looking for that guy either. You are not looking for that guy. Four of Pentacles in reverse. You are looking for somebody that truly is comfortable giving. Somebody that may be a male submissive. This topic of submission keeps coming up on the board, y'all. If y'all didn't check out yesterday's reading, this keeps coming up on the board, this topic of submission, okay? That is a big part of the conversation here. Is really getting to a place of absolute submission from a male. That's really what somebody wants. We're talking sexually. Somebody has been transformed in a major way. I mean, this is giving very much like dominatrix energy, femdom energy. There has been a total shift. Okay, a total shift. The Hierophant is in reverse. Okay, the Four of Cups is in reverse. Six of Wands in reverse. Now we got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. You are not trying to hold on, nor are you trying to get held on to. You want your freedom. You also want your money to yourself. You want to be the girl. Okay, that's how much more can we say? Okay, you want to be the girl. Okay, you are looking to be the girl, the one. Okay, the one that is looked to in this relationship to be pampered. Okay, so Five of Swords. You also are going to get to a place of like, just if men compete over you or run into each other or find out you're dealing with, you don't care. You're just like, then y'all can fight over me. I don't care. Like, you can care less. Girl, your theme song moving forward is going to be Poison. Okay, point blank period. We see that depth. It's driving me out of my mind. That's why it's hard for me to find. Okay, y'all, you already know what it is. That's going to be your theme song moving forward. Can't trust a big button smile. That girl is, okay. Cold-blooded. Death card comes through with the Five of Pentacles. Somebody has stepped into a phase of being like a hard-hearted Hannah, femme fatale. Cold-blooded, sexy, 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 okay? Cold-blooded, okay? If y'all know these songs, you know you got to put them in the comments. Yeah, somebody has really become a siren kind of energy. Like there's been, and the thing that's so crazy is this is not even remotely who we started off with. And this is what you're doing to rebuild you. There is no longer a desire to be the subservient partner, okay? That's over for you. We see this Empress energy with the Eight of Swords. This is a very, y'all, this card like spells dominatrix, like the Empress with the Eight of Swords. I feel like it doesn't get any clearer than that. That somebody has stepped into a whole new season of their life. Consider if you want to get into like wearing black or leather and just see how it feels for you, because it's like a whole different energy is calling out to you at this point. Knight of Wands is coming through in the reverse. Four of Wands is coming through in the reverse. And so is the Judgment. Church bells ring when the Judgment card comes through the building. You are at a point now where you are not looking for a man to chase you. Okay? You're making a decision. And you're going to be somebody that's going to kind of run the roost. Judgment card and Five of Wands. What you say goes is now the situation moving forward. Fuck all that. Oh, we get married. We know. You're going to do what I say and you're going to sit your ass down or you're going to get reprimanded. The Hangman energy is coming through. This is a very dominant feminine energy. Total shift. There's been a rebirth. And I'm going to tell you, you'll be surprised what brings on a rebirth. You really will. It's you know, it can be a number of things, good and bad. Six of Cups. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Page of Cups. Somebody's having a good time, okay? It's like a kid in a candy shop. You may also be somebody that gets into pain. I'm just saying, Ten of Swords in reverse, kind of, you know, I don't know if people want to put clamps on these men. I don't know your business. But that's what we're seeing, okay? And it's all for fun. Like, you think this is fun, you know, getting into a more sexually liberated space. Is great for you. Nine of Wands in reverse. This is actually healing for you. And that's real talk. You know, a lot of times stepping into dominant sexual energy does have its liberating and healing factors. Seven of Wands. And you're going to stand your ground on this, period. This is not something you're going to change. But y'all know me. Like I always say, I'm nosy. So we got to take this thing up a notch because we see you then become a whole nother girl, sister. Okay? We see you then become a whole nother girl. And that's what's up. But see, now we want to see what else is going on here. Okay? Because I got questions. You know, we saw the transformation and we saw what you would be looking for moving forward. We saw the shift to self-care. We saw the shift to femme fatale. We've seen all of these shifts, okay, come through. However, what we do not know and what we have not seen is an actual partner. So we want to know, is this going to be successful? Sometimes, you know, just because you got something in your heart and you want to be about that life now does not necessarily mean it's going to come your way. So at this point, we want to ask Spirit, you know, what is actually next for this feminine? What is next for this feminine energy? What is next for this dark feminine energy? This transformation has happened. What does it bring to your door, girl? This transformation, this new desire to really be a dominant partner, okay, in these relationships. What does this actually bring to your door? Where does this actually go? Okay, Two of Pentacles energy. This is not the direct. I got to pull them in the order we got them, y'all. Okay, that's what Spirit is giving me. So Nine of Wands. What actually comes in? Nine of Wands with the Queen of Cups. Y'all, we came right back to that heartbreak energy. Do y'all see that? What actually comes through? Girl, Nine of Wands, Queen of Cups. We see that heartbroken Queen of Cups. Heartbroken over a man that was a very big energy. Somebody that had a lot of ego and a big presence. Okay, whoever this person was, he walked away and he got in a relationship with someone else. So this is where the scorn came in at y'all. Just for reference, Nine of Wands, Queen of Cups, the Sun, Eight of Cups, Four of Wands. Okay, in the upright. Y'all, we come right back to this injury. You know, it's been a lot of, even yesterday's reading, we kind of saw this need to repair self to move forward in relationships. And we saw some Queen of Cups energy. Again, Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There are some Cancers, Pisces, and Scorpios out there that's going through. Okay, that's just what we see. Yeah, so Nine of Wands, Queen of Cups, the Sun, Eight of Cups. There's still that wound. Be advised, okay? You may be enjoying your dark feminine era and feeling empowered, but that wound is still there, okay? It popped right up without us even really having to search for it. And that is where a lot of this imbalance is coming from, and your need and your desire to dominate and control these masculines, okay? And kind of be someone that they desire. You've become someone that wants to be someone that these masculine desire, okay, but do not necessarily want to let them have you. So you're getting your energy now from like kind of, it's become a little vampiric, just to be honest. You know, wanting people to be holding on to you, grasping you, pulling for you while you continue to move forward. So it becomes kind of a commitment phobe kind of vibe, okay? The dark feminine can be very empowering, but see, remember how this all starts. It starts with scorn, and that kind of changes the recipe in a sense. You know, we have to think about where this is coming from and what it really means. Just overall, okay? This desire to be lusted after endlessly, devil card energy. Lusted after endlessly, wanted endlessly. Still, we're in water sign energy, okay? Lusted after emotionally. You want, you know, this is like, you know, I don't care if you cry over me. It has become something that kind of wishes to transfer your own pain into the masculine collective, okay? And you know, that's the point where it becomes a little karmic. So somebody out there, you have to be careful, because you can be using that energy, like I said, for positive, but it's turned into something else. Okay, it has turned into a different situation. Okay, we see the Hermit energy here, the Devil, the Hermit card energy. This desire for yourself to be almost worshiped, sexually worshiped, people to have this, you know, I'm just looking at you, I'm looking at your body, I'm loving your body, still comes from the Three of Swords, y'all. Listen, this just what the cards is giving. This still is coming from Queen of Swords energy. Three of Swords energy. And we see here with the Queen of Swords, you've taken these three swords and started to use them to pave the way for yourself, to cut the path clear for yourself, which is a positive thing. You know, you can't be mad at that. But this disconnect, this like, I'm just studying men, Page of Pentacles, I'm just studying men, I'm figuring out how to play them, that just is not necessarily the best way to be. Six of Wands energy, Six of Wands with the King of Swords once again. It's like, I win by being detached from the souls of these men. I win by taking their admiration, but I'm detached, I'm not really giving anything back. And then also kind of going towards men that have a weakness for that. So keep in mind, there are men who like to submit to women. There are men who like being dominated by women, okay? So that's one thing. But when it's being weaponized, and that's kind of the energy that we're getting as we continue to go through this reading, okay? Seven of Cups with the Star. See, somebody is kind of manifesting, and you manifesting your Lilith energy. Again, we see the Hanged Man. You got to acknowledge your brokenness in all of this. Two of Cups. This still is about a past relationship, y'all. It's just, it's not coming from a healthy place. Okay? Nine of Swords. What did I just say? This is still coming from a Two of Cups, Nine of Swords. Whatever hurt, whatever pain was experienced in that relationship where you really believed you was going to be in the Ten of Cups, a Ten of Pentacles, you know, a family-like situation, okay? These two cards here, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and that did not happen. And there's just still a lot of residual pain from that particular period of time. So what is coming? Because the first thing that came out the gate was like, what you think? I feel like this was Spirit said, like, what you think is coming? The same shit you called yourself running from. Wherever you go, there you are. We are getting that message once again today. And it's like, that's what Spirit is trying to drive home. Like, I know you didn't think you would get away by embracing different energy, by embracing, you know, because let me tell you. Okay, this is what I'm getting. There's always duality. There's always light and dark energy. There's always duality. And embracing dark energy is not a bad thing, okay? Because it's necessary to have balance. But whoever this feminine is, she was imbalanced when the reading started, okay? You were given too much. Then when you didn't get what you wanted, and I'm going to take everything back and I ain't giving nobody nothing. Where is the balance? Where is the balance? That's really what we're not seeing here, is just a balanced approach. Where is the friggin' balance? Yeah, I said it. I said friggin'. Don't tell me your ears are burning, okay? Friggin', 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 okay? Where is the friggin' balance? So moving forward, we do see sexual energy coming through, but we don't really see a lot more after that with this Four of Swords, okay? We see it being stagnant for new and passionate beginnings. But there will be talk, there will be communication of completion. So there'll always be this vibe around you if you move forward in this scorned energy, okay? There will always be kind of a conversation around you that kind of consists of, yeah, we talking about putting something together, but nothing's coming together, okay? You will also start to notice that over time, even these men in these relationships where they are comfortable with submission, they're going to start skedaddling, okay? They are going to start getting out of your life quickly, Knight of Wands, because you have to understand, when the dark feminine has been perpetuated and has been built on scorn, that's what we're seeing here. I'm just giving y'all what we're seeing here. When it has been built on scorn, it can't thrive because it's still not from a place of love. It's still not giving. There's nothing wrong with being a dominant feminine, being sexual, being lustful, but it still has to come from a place of pureness and goodness, not from a, I'm still hurt about that shit Wesley did. Okay, when you do that, you're still going to get karma for it because you're behaving in a karmic way. And that's another thing I want to say, like, folks will be good for, in a reading, everybody's a divine feminine. And I'm not saying that everybody in this collective is not, because that's very possible. But I know we've all been broken before, and we've all made, you know, our mistakes before. So it is always possible that, you know, we've come from karmic to divine. I'll say the same thing about the divine masculine. Some of these divine masculines, you know, they had to learn and get elevated spiritually and intellectually before they were in a divine space. So we're seeing the same thing with us here as women. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So sometimes we have to make sure we ain't, what did the saints of God used to say when you was coming up? Backsliding. Okay? And there's an energy of backsliding going on here in this reading, because somebody is kind of allowing themselves to let scorn have them behaving in a way that is, it comes from a place of pain, and that's just not the way to lead or dominate anybody. Okay, as a dom, as a character, you know, some people want to get into the whole, I don't know what y'all do out here in these streets, mommy daddy role and stuff like, oh, that's daddy, you know, whatever type of submission dom shit you may be into out there, okay? And when these things come from a place of pain, all you're going to do is hurt other people or run them away. Especially people that want to be submissive, you know, because these people want to be loved. They want to be held up. And then here you are kind of exploiting that, whether you mean to or not. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Again, these men are going to get away from a feminine that's still not kind of acting in a pure way. This Ace of Pentacles and Seven of Wands, understand that spiritually, mentally, emotionally, someone out there, you're now in a space where you're actually a bit blocked when it comes to your divine feminine energy, and you need to recognize that. That's not healthy. That is not healthy. There is a block there. There is a block there. Just saying. Okay? There is a block. Acknowledge that you're not being in Queen of Cups energy because you just outgrew it. You're not being in Queen of Cups energy because trauma slapped you the fuck out of it. Okay, and that might not be bad. Transformation comes in many ways, like we said. But really ask yourself, do you really want, are you really over being a Queen of Cups? Or is it just that, you know, being a Queen of Cups didn't get you what you wanted? Also, y'all know what happens. These cards hit the floor and I have to go dig for them. Also, you may want to ask yourself, okay, was there anything manipulative about you acting as a Queen of Cups in the first place? It's just questions. Sometimes, y'all, I'm pulling them in the wrong order. Okay. Was there anything manipulative about you being in a Queen of Cups in the first place? Were you in that Queen of Cups because that's who you are and you wanted to love and give to that man? Or were you in a Queen of Cups because you thought that was going to work, and when it didn't, now you're mad and having a fit and running off being in your, okay, running off being in this dark feminine energy like somebody did you wrong, when really you might have did yourself wrong. Okay, I'm just posing questions. Okay, you know, I'm just posing questions like, you know, what were your intentions to begin with? You know, sometimes we think, oh, I was so pure in my intentions. You think about it a little harder. You be like, yeah, were you? Okay. This transition that you've made, Six of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, to being this, you know, I'm just fully made, somebody, you're dressing better, you're walking and talking it, you're being perfection, and you're not giving anybody a damn thing in terms of adding value to their life. That's what we're getting, y'all. Y'all get mad if you want to, but I'm just saying. This is an empty space because it's based in trauma. And it not only have you turned cold in your own heart, y'all. Five of Pentacles comes out here, so that's where we're getting that cold from. You're feeling like you're out in the rain, you're leaving other people feeling that way. That's why they jump in that Knight of Wands, jump on their little motor scooter and pull off. And these are men that want to submit. These men want to be givers. Like, that's a kink for them, and it's also what they enjoy. These were men that had a kind of, we saw it. These are men that had a kind of old-fashioned knight-like energy. Because we have to remember, you know, I always say, with these king court cards, and then there's a knight. Of course, we know a king is higher than a knight as far as the tarot. But in this instance, when I'm speaking about it, we can't forget that the knight in back in the days, you know what I'm saying? Back in the Renaissance eras, or whenever the hell knights was out here, the knights, was it Knights of Templar? Who was it? Child, I don't even know. But we have to recall that when that part of society was going on, the knight was gallant. The knight did for a lady. The knight would lay his life down for his lady or his king. Okay, so this is the type of energy that many of these men coming to you have, and that's why they're comfortable being submissives. Okay, but what you got to understand with them being comfortable being submissives is that, you know, at the end of the day, you have to still do your part. You have to still be in a light energy. You have to still treat them well. And that's what's not happening. I won't say that's not happening because I don't think there was any abuse happening. It was just, it wasn't coming from a place of fully realized light energy. And you have these knights coming to you willing, you have to be still willing to reciprocate and give to them in a loving way. Okay, and that just wasn't happening because that scoring was off up under there now. Okay, so we see this Queen of Pentacles, we see the Justice, we see the Three of Wands, and we see right here somebody that, remember we said grounded, all about yourself, but you got to start seeking balance because this is what I'm hearing. There's a contract that's taking place here in kind of in your life force. You don't want to bind yourself spiritually to the contract that comes with the way you treat a man right now. Okay, you don't want to spiritually bind yourself to that, if you follow me. That's not what you want to do. See, the consequences that will come along with you acting from a scorned place towards good men or towards well-meaning men will create a contract for you that will have future consequences. Justice in the Three of Wands. Okay? While you're in this new role, you don't want it with spirit. Okay? That's all I'm going to say, because we all know that when we act in a karmic way and we allow ourselves to backslide a taste and act in a karmic way, karma is going to come for that ass. That's just the way it is for any of us, for all of us in the collective. You know, you have to try to balance, do your balances and checks on how you're treating people. Page of Swords and why. Okay, because it's all about intention. We all know that. So, Page of Swords with the Six of Cups. You really want to ask yourself, you know, is it worth it? For those that have stepped into that arena and have been, you know, kind of being the boss in these relationships, perhaps for the wrong reasons, okay? Because you want to feel like I'm getting back at, you know, again, ask yourself the real reason you were being a Queen of Cups. Was it sincere or was it just to land the man? And if it was sincere, cool. Don't let a bad experience take you away from who you really are in the Most High. That's number one. Number two, if it was manipulative, then take that L. Okay? Because you're building more karma for yourself with this whole thing. I'm just giving you. I'm just telling you. You're building more karma for yourself. Not in a good way, by going about it this way. Page of Swords and Six of Cups. You're kind of putting yourself in a position where you will find yourself kind of being blocked from your own childhood memories. So this is deep. Okay. But this is what I'm getting. You will find yourself kind of blocked from your own childhood memories. And by that, what I'm saying is that there comes a time where you could, you know, sometimes people, they're hurt, they're in pain or whatever is going on, and they start to kind of channel another kind of energy or transform into another kind of energy. And in channeling and transforming in that kind of energy, you don't know, a lot of times, you know, some demonic spirits get hold to you, okay? And you kind of don't even remember it. I've heard once possession gets into play because you playing in dangerous waters when you're acting in pain. There are demons that are attracted to pain, okay? And they'll come and they'll eat their way in. And y'all know that's facts, okay? They'll come in there, get right in that pain with you. This is how a lot of drug or alcohol addictions may start. okay, that pain, and they have something to latch on to. You want to be careful about it because of any types of possession. Because remember, this energy that we're seeing here in this reading is imbalanced. It's going way too far into the dark. It's come away from just being a dark feminine that's just, you know, being rebellious. I'm doing me. I'm liberating myself. I'm shaking it up. No, there's imbalance present. And that is what Spirit wants someone to know. There is imbalance present. It all stems from this scorn from this past situation. So with this imbalance being present, if these energies and entities eat on your pain long enough, you're going to go from being imbalanced to being kind of a candidate for demonic spirits to cling on to. And once somebody gets clung on to, or any types of possession comes in, you can't even quite remember your past. And I have friends like that. I've grown up and seen it with people that fell off, friends that due to childhood trauma, you know, they've fallen off into sex addiction, popping pills and all types of craziness. They don't remember what happened between y'all in 3rd grade no more. They're gone. You know what I'm saying? Their spirit has been hijacked in a sense. They don't quite remember a lot of things no more. Their mind is a little fried. They're spending every day, you know, doing all types of amoral shit. They don't remember. They don't have a connection to little them anymore. Okay? So that is a warning that is coming out of this message. Somebody needs to reach back to Spirit now and start trying to reconnect and pray now, or even get therapy and ask yourself, how did you really end up from a Queen of Cups to a, you know, this dark feminine? How did you do this? How did it happen? Okay? Somebody also needs to make sure they're manifesting the right results, because somebody got thoughts in their head that they're not properly manifesting. So even though you're in an imbalance somewhere in your mind, you still want to kind of go back and figure out what happened. Do that. Like, actually go get the therapy. Don't just think about it. Go do it. Okay? Strength card with the 4 of Cups. Actually go do it. Like, you're going to have to start resisting some of these temptations that you may be experiencing. Somebody's going to have to really start resisting some of this. Don't keep going with this because you are not balanced. Okay? And what comes before you is going to be the reprimand of a lifetime if you don't just fall back. Okay? This reading is for who is for. So I'm going to have you lying. You know, I told y'all. I didn't told y'all about that. You'll do a whole reading and name off all types of descriptors, and somebody that it don't have nothing to do with it'll be like, that don't even apply. That's wrong. It's not wrong. It's just not your reading. Okay, 7 of Swords energy. So you're going to have to be strong in resisting these things, and you're going to have to take a look out for a very kind of potent masculine energy that is in the waters. The 7 of Swords, Emperor, King of Wands. This is a man with high fire sign energy. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. And I'm getting a vibe, because this is a lot of fire sign energy here, King of Wands with the Emperor. I'm getting a vibe that this is someone that is, they may have like triples in their chart, like triple Sagittarius or triple Aries or triple Leo, you know, that type of energy. So Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Did I say that the first time? Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, those are our fire signs. There is someone coming towards you that is a hot fire sign, okay? He's got a lot of fire energy. This is somebody that I'm going to say beware of, because this man is coming to dominate you, okay? First of all, understand that. And it's coming behind Strength and 4 of Cups, which is telling us that there are some things that need to be resisted, and then here come his ass, okay? The Moon card energy. This man will spiritually confuse you. So make sure you keep up your P's and Q's. See, because you have to understand that once we as feminines, if we're going through something and we done got a little off track or out of balance, there's a lot of other imbalanced ass people that'll come sniffing around. I mean, you know, when we go through it, we're going to attract people that's going through it. So the Moon, the Fool, the Empress. You will fall in love with this man if you don't be careful, okay? Fall deeply in love with this man, and he will manifest a total shift in your destiny, okay? Period. This man will bring a total shift in your destiny to the table. Knight of Cups with the 2 of Wands. He will come in as a boyfriend energy, okay? Presenting himself as a boyfriend. He will present himself as a water sign. Now, y'all see this man as a womanizer, okay? All this fire sign energy, baby, he's slinging penis. I'm just going to tell you the truth. Whip, pow. He's slinging it, knocking people out with it. Flap, flap. Right out in the middle of the cafeteria at work. Okay, that's just what's going on. I can feel it. And this Knight of Cups and this King of Cups, that's how he presents himself. And y'all have to understand what womanizers a lot of times. Shape-shifting is, and Femi Fatales as well, shape-shifting is a big part of the conversation, because I ain't necessarily going to woo people towards me with, hey, I'm a hoe. It might be some people out here that go for that, okay? But for the most part, girl, they don't want to hear that. So people have to present themselves in a way that seems inviting. So there's deception right out the gate, okay? So we see that Nine of Cups, that Two of Wands, that King of Cups, okay? And then we see the Tower. So understand, this womanizing energy comes in, and he's looking like he one of those submissive boys. He coming in that Cups energy. He's not, okay? This man will come in the Tower energy with the Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. He will get what he want to get. He will take money from you. He will take sex. He will take everything he can get, and he will run. Now, let me tell you what this tells me, okay? And if y'all didn't catch it, this tells me that whoever this feminine is in the collective, you're still a Queen of Cups. And you meet the right one, you're still going to be susceptible to going right back to being a submissive, to giving too much, to doing too much. So somebody got some imbalance out there, emotional imbalance, some trauma that needs to be addressed. Because I'm telling you right now, you saw when the right one came around and he was slanging that penis, okay? He was slanging that thing. He was slanging it. He was slanging it. It was probably that long and strong. We saw that attitude switched up. Okay, that thing came out and rolled down to his knees and then his ankles and across the floor. And somebody's attitude switched up. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. And it's the truth. I done been there in my life. Like, you think you on another level now. Until he come in the room. Okay, until he come in there and you like, ooh, who is that? Hey, how you? Okay, how are you? You know, this whole nother energy. Okay, I'm out the dating game. Are you? Okay, I'm a boss. I'm a player now. Really? Shit, you ain't playing Victor? You know, one of your friends had to check you. You know, you had them friends that'll put you back on the main road. I'm a boss. Well, why you ain't playing Brian's ass? Said to check your ass. Can't nobody play me. Girl, Pete playing the fuck out of you. So, you know, somebody had to embarrass you down at the bar or some shit like that. I don't want y'all to go through that. I'm just, okay. Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Girl, don't plant no seeds and give no money to Pete's ass, because he's playing games. He's getting it from everybody. Five of Swords. So this is something you need to be aware of. Be careful about being, you know, like, when we're raised well and we're like nice, you know, sweethearts, and then we, you know, try to get out here in the game, you think you prepared for it and you just might not be. So beware of this type of masculine energy. He seemed like he, you know, I'm harmless. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay, Seven of Pentacles, Five of Swords. He getting money from who he can get money from. He got every woman feeling like they competing for the #1 spot, like they competing for that had a winner's medal around their neck. You know, everybody think they gonna be Sha'Carri Richardson in his life. Everybody think they gonna run, hit that #1, and I'm named Sha'Carri. Baby, no, it's not. Now, when it comes to Pete's grimy ass, you will never be Sha'Carri, baby. You're going to always be the girl that slipped and fell when the gun shot for the race to start and your ankle cricked and you fell and you never got the medal. You never made it to the Olympics. You're always going to be the girl they remember for slipping and falling right before she got the photo finish. Okay? Sometimes you have to tell yourself that. Tell yourself when you might be in a losing battle with a demon. Okay? Like, no, I'm not going to be the one to win. I'm going to be the one that catches the elbow when somebody else wins. Okay? And just because all these men, it ain't a win to win them anyway. Just keep that in mind. Ten of Swords, what did I tell you? There's no wins with this masculine. Whoever comes in contact with him, this is what Spirit is giving you. There is no win here. Okay? This King of Pentacles energy that you were looking for. This is the T. King of Pentacles energy. Somebody, we saw him earlier, if you recall. King of Pentacles energy that you were looking for to kind of be like, oh, this is who gonna pamper me and keep me in a Nine of Pentacles. It's a trick, sis. Okay? No cap. Okay? It's a trick. It's a trick. This is a womanizer, you know, pretending to be submissive, so he can get where he's trying to go. He's portraying himself as a King of Cups. We saw him back there, King of Cups, Strength card in reverse. Girl, he's lying. Now, remember, we asked what was going to happen. So what we're seeing, because this one is laying out really interestingly, and this is a very interesting read. Now, I've never done one like this before. We're really seeing a focus on someone's psyche and how you need to kind of look things over in a different way. But what we're really seeing as we continue to move forward in the reading is that, listen, this life that you're trying to build, we saw it early on, this transformation, this scorn, it's not for you. Okay, you don't want to get ate up and spit out here. This man is seasoned, King of Pentacles, Five of Wands. He know how to fight these battles. Okay, he's good at playing these games. Page of Wands, he's not new to it, he's true to it. Okay, and you will find yourself then, and this is a warning telling you, don't get involved with this masculine, because you will end up kind of dealing with the same thing that broke your heart to begin with. So you may get tested again if you go off path and kind of slide off into that imbalance of, now I'm gonna play men. No, you're gonna find yourself coming up against the same type of frequencies that had you scorned in the first place. Okay, and then you'll find yourself, here we go, a Page of Wands, a Ten of Pentacles. This is the same thing that happened before. Now you want a Ten of Pentacles from him. Now you back in that space of wanting a Ten of Pentacles, trying to work hard to get it. Okay, Eight of Pentacles with this Knight of Pentacles, hoping that he makes you an offering. That's what it turns into. Okay, church bells do ring when judgment card comes to the building. It's going to turn into a situation where, and I'm saying I need to drive this point home, this is what happens if you kind of go down that narrow road, okay, that just isn't for you. There's some women that can navigate on that road, but this Queen of Cups you started off with, that's really more who you are, and you've allowed scorn to have you out here cutting the rug, and it just is not for you. It's just not. It's just not. And I'm going to tell you something about the Most High. A lot of times the Most High just ain't going to let you go a grimy path, okay? He's not going to let you be imbalanced, okay? It just is not. You got your spirit guys. They're not in cahoots with you on this, okay? That's just, okay? So you're going to start wanting this man to make a decision and to choose you. This is where you started off at. Ace of Cups and the Hierophant. Now, y'all see it's in the up right now. So taking that path of scorn, you will be blinded to what's real. You will be blinded to who's really who. We done seen the same type of fool weasel his way back into your situation. Somebody choose differently and choose differently now. Somebody out here thinking they a hot mama. Spirit is saying you might want to rethink that. There's some hot mamas out here, but that's not what you were designed to be. You came in the gate as a Queen of Cups and Divine Feminine, and that's who the Most High says you are. Okay, and once that's the case, that's the case. You know, God ain't rewriting nothing. I mean, some girls they came out in fire energy, and it's where they belong. But this is an experience for you that you might want to cut the path on short. Okay, Three of Cups. Okay, wanting to believe that you're going to end up celebrating with this man and being his high priestess. That's going to kind of be the end result here. And that's the thing you were trying to get away from. And this man ain't the type of guy that really does that. I'm just, you know, he's a player. He's a playboy. He's just player. Okay, he's in that type of time. The Magician, the High Priestess with the Magician. You know, you're going to find yourself being very passive to this man. And that's not really a good idea, because we saw Five of Swords energy around him. He's out here trying to make everybody think he's a prize to be won. I don't like this energy. It's something very arrogant about this particular energy and what he's all about and what he's trying to be, who he's trying to be. The Divine Feminine Collective, we don't keep him out there. Don't nobody let him in the collective, because you know, girl, this ain't good for you. There's somebody that could handle him, but we just didn't see that in this reading. You know, with these energies, Page of Cups, Nine of Cups, Five of Cups. Again, you may experience some momentary fulfillment, but it does lead back to a Five of Cups. Notice we're ending up back where we started. I just want you to catch that. It does lead to a Five of Cups, and it can lead to a Five of Cups very swiftly. Heed the warning here, okay? Because that's what this reading really, you know, as we followed it, that's what it turned out to be. You know, what looks like it's an answer to your sensitivities and heartbreaks now. I'm just going to be a dog out here. That looks like an answer now. But what Spirit wants you to really catch is that it's not an answer. It just isn't. Okay? You will be compromised. Temperance, you will be compromised in this I'm going to jump out here into the playing field and be a high girl. You will find yourself being compromised just on the strength that that's not for you. Okay, it just isn't. Ace of Swords. This is the word. This is what was written. That's not something that will work for you. You will find yourself burdened. Okay. You will not be able to get out of that role. And you'll have to ask for some type of help to get out of it. Again, therapy, you know, prayer work, whatever the case may be. Queen of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Ace of Swords, Ten of Wands, Queen of Wands, Three of Pentacles. You will find yourself kind of stuck in that situation. And I mean, who wants that? What you thought was empowering, it just isn't the right path for you, okay? It just isn't. Spirit seeking clarity, final messages. That just was not the right path for you to be on, okay? Somebody you followed this through, it's a warning, okay? That it looks good, seems fun, but it's just not, okay? Sun card, the Fool, the bottom line, and the Emperor. Look. The bottom line is, I'm interested in the comments on this video because, you know, it's crazy. Like, you just read the messages, okay? And y'all be, you know, people getting upset, but this is the message. Listen, somebody out there in the collective, I'm going to say she, because y'all see that it ain't me. She, whoever she is. The bottom line is, quit being a sucker for men. That's really how this started. Okay, the Sun, the Fool, the Emperor. Quit being a sucker for. Somebody is really a sucker too for emperors. You know, somebody that just seem like they got their shit together. They strong. They talking. They good shit. They controlling. Girl, quit doing that. Quit doing that. Free yourself. Okay, free yourself. Don't put a lot of energy into that. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Put your destiny somewhere else, because right now you're experiencing a lot of imbalance. We see Justice card in the reverse. You're experiencing a lot of imbalance because dealing with these player-esque, you know, emperors, it's just leaving you. Then you hurt, and now you want to be, you know, what Martin say, put your fuck up dress on, going to the club. But that's not, you know, it's not who the Most High called you to be. So you're letting these men send you some, girl, nah. Girl, don't do that. Don't do that no more. Two of Pentacles in the reverse with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Stop planting seeds in this. Stop being ride or die, being that sweet Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio-esque water sign energy for people that just don't damn deserve that. They just don't damn deserve it. They just don't damn deserve that. It's not even, listen. They don't deserve that. That's the truth. Ace of Swords in the upright. King of Wands in the reverse. They're womanizers. They're here to play games with the feminine. They're not here to do nothing divine. They're not here to do nothing that you can respect. That's not what this is. Three of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Two of Wands, okay? They're not here for that. And in the future, letting these men make these little minute offerings to you just so you can feel like they're making plans for you, you know, I mean, we saw where that, we've seen where that goes. I feel safe in calling where that goes no fucking where, okay? Two of Wands with the World in reverse. Do not continue to turn your world upside down with these types of men. Do not continue to communicate with them. These types of men, whoever they are on your phone, it's time to hit block. It's time to hit delete. It's time to unfriend. You know, it's time to unfollow. It's time to let them go. Eight of Wands in reverse, okay? The Chariot in reverse. It's time to slow down any relationships of this nature that are moving forward, okay? It's time to stop putting your hope and your faith into them. The Star comes through in the reverse. It's time to stop. Ooh, child, look at the cards. It's all, they can't even get the cards to lay down with this fool, okay? Girl, that tell me he probably got a negative effect on your edges, girl. Your edges coming out and shit, playing with him, okay? We don't have time for that. We just don't. Okay, the Devil card in the reverse. Okay, get these people off you. Unleash them. You know, I don't want to say unleash, but, you know, get these people's energy out of your life. Okay, do not sit by and be the Devil card in the reverse. Do not sit by and allow these people to control, possess, restrict, your movement, these emperors. Let them go, because you have to restore yourself to balance. So you're going to have to speak up this time, Queen of Wands in reverse, just to let them know, like, well, here's what we're not going to do. Okay, this is what I've been led. This is why Spirit is leading me away from these relationships where everybody is in here with that long and strong. They laying that D down on the floor like nobody's business. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of Playboy energy here. And when you're a divine feminine, and I'm gonna tell you, somebody out there, you might not really realize you're a divine feminine. You don't realize you're strong in the Queen of Cups energy, and your anointing is really in this space, in a wife space. Somebody don't realize that, and they think they want to be something else. But anytime you're in a situation like that, you can't be out here with these types of fools. It's never going to work. They don't even have the spiritual capabilities for that. They people out here just carnal all day and all night. Knight of Cups, Eight of Cups, okay? This is a man that's going to walk out. He coming in like a gentleman. Oh, yes. He's lying. Again, wolf in sheep's clothing. Get them out of your life, okay? Get them out of your life. Send them packing. Six of Swords. Send them back where they came from. And understand, when we say that, we're speaking spiritually. Okay, so banish them. Okay, like seriously, cleanse, sage, all that. The bedroom he slept in, all that. Send him back. Send those spirits back to where they came from. Okay, Page of Pentacles in the upright. And focus your energy elsewhere. Because this fool here, honey, girl, he ain't it. He ain't it. Child, please. Legal matters come with this man, girl. You know them types always do. You know them types. Girl. They come in with a million problems. Okay? They come in with a million problems. They're going to take you away from who you are. I told you, memory, Six of Cups energy. You'll mess around and get so lost in them, so intertwined in them. Okay, trying to be something that you're not. Trying to be with them, falling all in love with them to the point that now you got demonic energies hinging on to you. You can't even remember your life. You done got lost in a firestorm. I told you this with the Six of Cups energy. You done got lost in a firestorm of feelings. All up in your feelings. What Ella May say? Buddha. Somebody gonna be thinking you booed up. Girl, he ain't shit. Okay? You're booed up with him. Out here thinking y'all the 2024 Bobby and Whitney. Girl. And then you don't know, cross town, 3 other girls is over there talking about feeling. You don't know that. Everybody in the city singing booed up about this fool. Everybody in the city talking about bought up. Girl, don't make me start. Girl, don't make me start. And that's all right before he say goodbye. While you out here thinking you this dark feminine hottie. Okay? Girl out there putting all that hottie sauce on your fried chicken. Feeling good. Licking your finger, swearing. You swearing. You killing, motherfucker. Boy, I'm killing them out here. Girl, listen. You not cut out for this. Girl, a lot of y'all is church girls. Underneath it all. That's why the Most High said, I am not finna let Sister Cynthia. I am not finna let Sister Kim, baby. Girl, I wish I would let Sister Shaquanique get out here and play herself like that. Okay, so the karma comes fast for the people of God, for the divine. I hope y'all know that. When we try to go left, like, I would imagine most have noticed that. You know when somebody is of God. Because God gonna get you quick. He's not gonna let his go all the way down the path to hell. It's like, let me slap you on your wrist immediately so we can break this up. I'm not gonna let you just, I'm not. You belong to me. Okay, so some of y'all, you grew up in church, and look at divine feminine. Grew up in church and everything, and now you thinking like, I'm scorned now. I'm finna be one of them bitches. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. That's just, and let me be the one to tell you. Girl, it'll be bad news for you to try to get away from your divine feminine energy. Okay, consider this reading your warning. Turn your back on that path. I'm gonna be the hottest. If that ain't your path, because whoever this is for, you feel it, you know it, you like, yeah, I've been out here. That's not for you. Turn your back on that and move towards somebody that's going to give you what you want. It's going to be a true to life King of Cups. They're not coming towards you in any lies or any of their. This is really somebody that is your match. That is also a divine masculine that will come to you and pop the question for you, okay? Or else you will find yourself in shame in the end when old boy goes, he let everybody in the city sing booed up in his name. And you have to sit there and say, oh my God, I thought he was serious. No, don't become someone that gets yourself in a path that attracts those kind of people. Because what did I just tell you is going to be a karmic lesson that you're going to have to learn. I done said that a million times. Why would you want to do that? I mean, if you can avoid hardship, avoid it. You don't want to end up feeling like you're in a 9 of Swords, anxiety. I'm stressed out. Oh my God. You don't want to end up in that. You just don't. You just don't. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, okay? You will find yourself with massive regrets. Why? For what? This is for real. This man got secrets, not showing you everything, because he got other pages where he with other women. Y'all don't know. Maybe you go on his other page, he in a relationship with somebody else, okay? These types of men, and we're talking energies, y'all. These emperors, King of Wands that we saw, these womanizers. Girl, they be having families. They be married. Backstab. But girl, don't do that to yourself. Avoid those kind of energies that's playing these games, shape-shifting, manipulating, etc., etc. It's just going to end up being a karmic lesson for you. Understanding this, that when you are a divine feminine, you know, those hurts and those pains, you take those to God and you allow God to help you heal and get through those pains. Do not carry those pains around. Do not let those pains be the main reason that you turn into someone else that's not desirable in the eyes of God, that's going to walk you down a path where you're going to see all the other people that's in pain, that's pretending to be hot shit and hot pieces of ass and carrying on and out here ruining their lives and taking money and lying and scheming. And you out there in the middle of them because you done walked away from the path that God had you on, and now you got to go ahead and suffer that karmic lesson and catch that divine slap back because you was out here with a bunch of suckers, being a sucker, being with people that you didn't have no reason being around and being with in the first place. And because you had the mark of God on you, them people sniffed you right out and came over there with their demonic bullshit, and you thinking you one of them when you not. And one thing about it is, when we think we somebody, and we like, oh, I'm this and that. When you had a mark of God on you, baby, them demons know you do not belong. You might think, I'm looking like I'm one of them bit. No, you don't. No, you don't. Those people know that you don't belong. Those people know when somebody has holy energy. Those people know when somebody is divine. Them karmics know. Y'all know yourselves divine feminines. You know a karmic feminine can't stand to see you walk in the room and sit down and start eating your cupcakes. Because they know. I don't care if you got on what they got on. I don't care if you talking the talk, walking the walk. They know, because spiritual energy speaks louder than, y'all know it. Energy say it all. Okay, read the energy. And they know. So be careful out here. Whoever is out here letting scorn make them think they something they ain't. You might think you look like you are, whatever it is you think you look like you are, but you best believe these demons know who you really belong to. And if you don't want them on your ass, girl, you better get out that shit and go home to the Lord and pray and find your divine masculine so you can get on your way. If you have enjoyed this divine feminine y'all done got me confused now. Okay? If you have enjoyed this divine feminine tarot tea, please go ahead, like, share, subscribe. Okay, not be afraid to come on through the video and hit that bell. If you want to be here every single time me and the T team up in here getting it in with all these good old tarot messages, if you would like to feed the tarot reader, y'all always say to y'all, okay? You want to send just a little love offering, something to dftarottea at Cash App or PayPal, because y'all know I love cheese. Listen, y'all be thinking I'm playing. I really do be sitting up eating cheese like that, y'all. Y'all know them Baby Bell cheese wheels. And then what's the laughing cow? That laughing cow, he be getting down. Y'all send me a little offering just so the cow and me can laugh a little bit, maybe later on today, okay? dftarottea at Cash App or PayPal. And as always, I will catch y'all in the next one.